fourth wall.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the Jersey Radio presents TNA Rewind. This is the Fallout to No Surrender. I am Matt, aka that Corny Reviewer, and joining me today is the IWC War Chief, Andrew. Andrew, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad, but it's the fallout of No Surrender, but it's also like the penultimate go home show to sacrifice. So
yeah, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have that soon, actually. And also, we had CJ and Randy, but CJ had a personal matter to attend to, so he could not join us today. He bought the new Rock Crybaby Cody T-shirts that are available now on wshop.com.
He should have got a discount. It's his thing.
I know he should. No, he needs royalties. He needs royalties for life, man.
You think you're gonna win a battle with The Rock about royalties? Come on, he needs all that money back from Black Adam and everything.
Just mention Black Adam. He'll give it back.
I mean, but he needs the money. Rock is broke now. What's he done that's successful in a while? I mean, the UFL hasn't kicked off yet, so we don't know. Maybe that'll be good.
Yeah. And I don't know, but also our other Canadian friend Randy, he watched the season finale of True Detectives Night Country, so he's adventuring to Alaska. We will never see him again.
Lost in the woods.
Yeah, but he'll be here, I'm sure. If not, there's always next time. It's no big deal.
He's here in Canadian spirit, at least. It's okay. Don't worry.
Exactly.
I'll pour out some maple sauce for him. It's like pour one out for the homies, Canada style.
Exactly. Either way, the show goes on. We had a fun time talking about Hell of a Boss before we got on the air.
We did.
If I forgot to go on the air, we've probably been doing that the whole day.
This is now a Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel podcast, everybody. Go home. It's not wrestling anymore.
Nothing important happened. This is good.
Exactly. Just wait till sacrifice. Something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get pinned. We're done. All right. Hey, that's wrestling.
There we go. Oh yeah, we'll get right to it. We apologize for the delay, but you know what? We're here now. We're here for the people. As the show started, we had graphics for both Ole Anderson and Virgil, our meat sauce god of the Olive Garden.
True.
I still won't go to Olive Garden, so it's okay.
I mean, now we're just who's gonna be like the lonely table guy now? Like
Yoshitatsu.
I wanna agree, but then like who's gonna even invite him to a con to be a lonely table?
Conrad Thompson might invite him.
Really? Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that then. I'll be more curious to see who.
He'll invite anybody.
I mean, I'd be less surprised to see Jimmy Wang Yang than Yoshitatsu.
Right.
Which that's saying something.
Oh no, agreed. But so rest in peace to those guys. Ole Anderson, great talent from the original Four Horsemen.
He was around a while too. Jeez.
I know.
He was like what, almost 80?
I think it was 81. No. So we're gonna look up his death age real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. 81. Yeah, look at that.
Well, but hell of a career. He will be missed. So our condolences to Ole and Virgil's friends, family, and loved ones. Still not Olive Garden.
Nope.
No, we're not gonna give tribute to Italian McDonald's.
That's exactly what I call it too. So yes.
Yes. I can't imagine anyone saying it's good. Actually, no. My coworker did. I said, "Who paid you?"
You know, I'll admit, back in like the high school, early college days, I used to get those Olive Garden like gift cards, and when you get like a $25 gift card and they have like the all-you-can-eat breadsticks and salad, that's good for like 2 dinners. Like you're set.
That is fair. I won't go willingly, but if someone invites you for breadsticks, sure, I'll go.
And when you got a gift card and the gift card pays for everything, including tip, and then some, you're like, Okay, we're good here. I'm like, thank you.
It's like the cannibals in Hazbin Hotel. All they heard was free food, kill angels, eat the angels. You
as
have to
long
get
as
free food.
as long as there's showmanship. So that's really what gets me across too. Like, that if that gift card comes with a little song and a dance, fucking
Yeah,
A. I'm
yeah.
going to Olive Garden. It's gonna be great.
So you'll go with Charlie sings you a Broadway song, Disney-esque.
It's a little too Disney for my liking if it's Charlie. Lucifer though. Lucifer,
Yes,
yes.
yeah. Oh, did you know he was in Supergirl?
The voice actor or
Yes,
the actual character?
the voice actor.
I did not know that. No, because
He's
I honestly did not watch Supergirl.
okay. He was the tech guy of the team.
I'm gonna have to like
Yeah,
Google
I looked him.
shots of that.
I was like, how does he sound familiar? That I clicked his name. Like, why does he look familiar? I looked at what he says. Like, oh shit, he's that guy. That guy.
Isn't it funny how the like Lucifer characters and Superman family kind of always intersect? Because Smallville Superman was on the live action Lucifer with Tom Ellis. Because
Yes.
he was Adam.
Yeah, that's right.
See, it's just Superman and Lucifer. They go hand in hand. We didn't know that.
Clearly.
Or the super family. What? How would you even refer to that? I don't know. It's
Anyway, we forgot there's also Impact.
that's right. TNA. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mike
Wrestling.
Bailey versus Steve Maclin happened. Mike Bailey's getting revenge. I like that Mike Bailey's selling the knee still.
Yeah, that was
Even
definitely a little interesting given the time that's supposed to have passed.
Yeah, like 6 days.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
but
like, how good was that chop block? Jeez.
Yeah, that was like the stiffest shot block I've ever seen.
Had to be.
Yeah, but you know what though? I like that he was still selling it. Maclin with a great offense, and what you call it? Bailey countered with that really weak Poison Rana.
Poison Rana's always kind of look weird though.
Yeah,
I also hate the name too. It's a misleading name.
Yeah, but it definitely looked awkward. I love the buckle bombs that Maclin did.
That was good.
Like
yes.
he just didn't. He is like no give, like twice basically.
Okay, but the spot of the night had to be Bailey trying to do the Karate Kid thing when he moved his leg to do the crane kick, and then fucking Maclin just pump kicks his plant leg out from under him and causes him to split and just fucking crash. That was fantastic.
Also, hello, Michael. Welcome to the show. Have a seat.
Howdy, Mike.
And hello, Randy. Another guy. Hello, the Karate Kid. Yes, Mike Bailey is the. Yeah, we're getting some commenters. I'm all for it. Shit.
If they just did that in Cobra Kai or one of the Karate Kid movies, that would be so different. Goes up for the crane kick, just kicks the plant leg, and he's like, "Oh, Danny's dead." There we go. That's a point.
It's over.
It's over. It's a point system.
Yep. Bailey fails to hit the Ultimo weapon, and Maclin hits the KIA, or I guess he calls it Killed in Action. Is that the acronym?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And guess the wins. It's an all right match. I gave it 2 3/4.
I gave it a 3 purely off of the pop for the Karate Kid thing, and I like the fact that he brought the Mayhem for All back because even announcers sold it that he used to use that as a finish for like his first 6 months to a year in TNA.
Right.
And then he just stopped using it completely for the KI after like the Caught in the Crosshairs Tree of Woe spear that he does. But it was nice to bring it back.
Then after the match, Maclin talked about Nick Nemeth. He's like, well, he's not here. What happened?
It's the TNA weekly show, Mike, we're reviewing. The pay-per-view was last Friday. Yes. And technically there's another one in like 10 days. So you're right in between the pay-per-view conversation.
This is the show after. This is why we call it the Fallout.
True.
Basically, or the aftermath. Even though we got a week and a half we have 8 days till the next pay-per-view.
Something like that, yeah. Crazy.
But Nick Nemeth appears on the Titantron, the Black Eye, New Japan in the background.
Mm-hmm.
He's busy beating David Finlay for the IWGP Coastal, United States, global title.
International, 7 Seas. No, that's probably a seedling title. Sheesh.
The main event of the last pay-per-view was Chris Sabin defending the X Division title against Mustafa Ali, which probably a big match of the night.
That was a really good match, yes.
So, I would say definitely, I'm sure you can find it online, definitely check it out.
Mm-hmm.
But Nemeth was talking about how he won the global title and he's going to challenge Maclin in a singles match at Sacrifice. And we found out it's actually going to be for the title as well. So it'll be the IWGP Global Championship. Mustafa Ali won and he is the new champion.
He is. He's even got an inauguration ceremony a little later in the show today.
Yeah, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But I guess good exposure for having New Japan having their belt defended on the pay-per-view. I'm looking forward to the match. I was kind of expecting this to happen at Rebellion, but I guess they're going to do it now.
Yeah, they sped it along a little faster than I expected, but what you gonna do?
Yeah, we'll find out. I'm sure it'll be a great match. I'm sure it has a chance to steal the show. So I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I'm just curious if Nemeth is going to come out with the belt.
I would hope so.
You know how some places are when it comes to belts from other companies. So
Yeah.
It's going to be intriguing.
Yeah. We go to the back. Gia Miller informs Frankie Kazarian that he is suspended for attacking the referee at No Surrender. And before he can go, he leaves a threatening message to Gia saying, ask Santino if he really thinks that this is the right thing to do. So I guess Frank Kazarian's next feud is going to be Santino Morales.
He's going to get the Cobra. Yes, it's going to be great.
Yes. He'll do anything to get a world title run.
It's going to be the Cobra with a little sheriff's badge because he's the dictator of authority and he's the sheriff. Baba, Cobra. Make it happen. I'm good with that.
Yes, I'm all for it. Make it the main event. Maybe a Slammiversary with this. It'll be like
media. Yes.
That would have been funny seeing Kazaruna with the ref.
Kazarian.
Oh, yes.
Oh, see, that gives me an idea. How gimmicky do you want to make this? Because it could be Kazarian.
We could make this very gimmicky.
It could be Kazarian versus Morella, but the Cobra is the referee.
So
the Cobra wears stripes like a zebra.
So Santino gets knocked out, his arm's going to be up, going.
Exactly. If anybody could pull that off, Santino could.
I would have to call Jim Cornette to give him a mental health check. Like, hey, you all right?
I mean, hey, I think didn't Cornette swear off covering TNA on his stuff a few years ago? So
that's the thing. He was going to until he found out about that James Mitchell murder mystery thing.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. All right, there we go.
That made him go, and never mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, damn it.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, because this is when they were making a comeback.
Gotcha.
Next match, Laredo Kid and Jake something.
It's true.
It's weird seeing Laredo Kid in a singlet type.
I was just gonna say I don't know what they do with Laredo Kid. I don't understand his role in that company anymore. He's the fall guy.
Yeah, I was expecting him to do more. That's the thing.
Like I don't think he's won a match since last year when he had a little bit momentum going up against like Black Taurus. When Black Taurus got his little bit of an X Division push.
Yeah, and he's gone.
Oh, yeah, but at least he can come back because he's AAA. He's not CMLL.
Yeah, I don't know what his next destination is, but yeah, I was like, damn, I was like, he's a talented guy. It's just, what are we doing?
It's a very good question.
But hopefully they give him something soon. But this was, but he
They
got
did
some
give
nice
him
offense.
something today, Matt. Like, he was right there.
I love you. I love you for that. But yeah, this is all about a showcase for Jake something. Even gave
Mhm.
him like a power bomb on the outside. That actually looked pretty nasty. Not gonna lie. And then he gets him in for Into the Void, quick win. It's like, can you really rate a quick? Like a 2.
What did I give it? I gave it a 2. Look at that. Yeah, because it was quick, but it wasn't a squash. There was some fast action. It was kind of
Yeah,
entertaining.
but yeah, it was just a showcase
Yeah, more
for
or less.
something. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a X Division contender soon.
One would hope.
One would hope indeed. We go to the back again, and Alan Angels is hosting the sound check in a different area, and
And it's
his
less
guest.
tacky though, so it's less charming.
Yeah, no. I like it. I preferred it in that little tiny janitor closet where the fuck he did the first time with Josh.
Same, and how he had just like the whiteboard or like the scribbled paper that had like the sound check
Yeah,
wrting on it.
yeah.
That was
It's
gorgeous.
like don't give him a budget. It's better that way.
Or give him like a dollar store budget. That's what it is. Like get some glue, get some crepe paper, get like little glue sticks. That's what it is. Make it like a kindergarten project.
Yeah. But Angel says he bought the best security money can buy because the last segment was in chaos. And he talks about how proud he is of Khan for doing well, doing awesome stuff.
Hmm.
Like I was the big brother, and then Khan basically told him to stay in your lane.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Oni-chan, big
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. That big brother thing was cringy as shit.
And he talks about he's a badass, and then the lights flicker because House of Black took over their lighting.
Yep. Yep.
And we see PCO rising from the ashes somewhere,
Always.
somehow.
It always
And this
happens.
was so fucking campy as how they're trying to go for the punch towards each other as the lights flicker again.
I'm surprised they didn't just do like the JoJo freeze frame and have to be continued, and then you like the roundabout start.
Yeah, no.
Like that was to be a perfect roundabout fucking moment
That
right
would have
there.
been. Whoever is watching this on the Twitter machine or Twix, if you see this clip, make an edit with
Yes,
roundabout and
yes.
to be continued,
Give us
and
the
send it
JoJo edit.
and send it to Dirt Sheet Radio at Dirt Sheet
Yes.
Radio on Twitter. Do it, and I will be your best friend forever.
So now next week, Khan and PCO have to walk at each other JoJo style, like
Yes,
just a lot
Dio
of extra
Jojo style.
flair, and
Yes. Uh, I love how you also scream "God!"
yes, yeah, that was good.
Like, God damn it!
It's so corny.
I can't believe it's gonna be a rematch.
I think we saw it coming as soon as it was the no DQ. I think, or it was a disqualification for Khan because he hit fucking PCO
Yes,
with a chair.
the
So
disqualification.
we knew it wasn't over because it was a DQ and then 5 extra minutes of bullshit. So
Yeah, and then Ty and PCO, those batteries ran out, and Khan walked off.
that's what happens when the battery runs out. We've
Yeah, he
all seen
wanted.
Short Circuit and Short Circuit 2. X-side batteries, man. They're what you need.
Up next, the long-awaited debut of Falabdala, the Cheez-It champion,
True.
AJ Francis.
Yes, Joe Hendry and the 0-4 Rich Swann teaming with each other against
Yep,
Diener and Flop.
and we got the. Also, this crowd was dead for Joe Hendry. So, God damn it! That's clap, damn it! Everyone, fucking clap.
They did okay. They reacted a bit. They started with the AJ sucks thing when he told them not to, so they
Yeah.
were
Okay.
receptive about some things.
Yeah. Yes, they still do the Feast of Fire. They do that at the end of the year, near the end of the year, like around November time.
Yeah, around like Thanksgiving feast or fired, so like Thanksgiving feast type thing.
Yeah. So yes, they still do that. But this was it was a match.
Yeah, that's a word.
I mean, we got some okay heel work from AJ Francis. I'm glad we didn't get like a heel turn from Rich.
I mean, you did see at the end though when Hendry was kind of hamming it up.
Yeah,
Rich gave him kind of a look because it looked like Hendry was kind of like butting into the limelight a bit.
yeah. When I think even when Hendry got the pin, when he pinned Dieter with the standing ovation.
So do you think it's going to be Swann that turns, or do you think they're going to steer into Hendry being full heel mode?
I can see it being Swann.
I mean, I'd like it to be Swann because I want Swann to
Yeah.
have something to freshen up his character, but I could see it either way.
Oh, we got another question. Who was the main wrestler to benefit from the Feast of Fire? Most recent.
I mean, Moose.
Yeah.
That's how he got his title shot
Yeah.
at Hard to Kill.
Yeah. It would have to be Moose. Yeah, he won. He had the world title briefcase. Cashed it in. Swann and Hendry are a team,
For
but
today.
for now. But if you have been watching, Moose cashed in. He got his main event match at last month, and he
Hard to
won the
Kill,
belt.
the first pay-per-view for TNA in January.
Yep, and he is the current champion. For Swann and Hendry, if you have seen the past few weeks, AJ Francis has been trying to get to Rich Swann to like join his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Swann is still saying no. He has his morals and all this, but I think he will eventually turn. Rich Swann will eventually turn heel to go with AJ Francis because as they say, money talks.
True.
Money talks. I listen. But Joe Hendry versus Swann won. I gave it like 2.25.
I think I gave it like 2 3/4 just purely because I liked the story beats. I liked the fact that AJ Francis didn't look terrible. Granted, Tennessee Whiskey on a knee run is a stupid name. Like
Yeah,
that is just dumb. Especially when you have
yeah,
James Storm, the Tennessee cowboy who was known for drinking. Why would
right.
you even try to make a reference like that? Unless that's what maybe he's more clever than I think he is. AJ, AJ Styles, because he was trying to say it was going to be the best debut of any AJ ever.
Yeah,
Tennessee Whiskey's a James Storm reference. Are we just going to have to see how many old TNA originals he just like pulls from to steal their names or gimmicks or something like that?
yeah. We're gonna have to keep an eye on him. We're gonna keep an eye on him going forward.
Because he's still talking about money, and that was Bobby Roode. Money talks, beer
Yeah.
money. Mm, hmm.
AJ is not in TNA.
Well, AJ
And
Styles is not back in TNA
yeah, we're talking about AJ Francis or AKA Top Dollar.
from WWE.
Yeah, the hit row guy.
Yup. James Storm is
And
still floating about.
yeah, he's in the independent scene. Also, yes, Beer Money was a great tag team.
It really was, yeah.
I still miss America's Most Wanted though.
It had a shorter run than it deserved, but I mean, Beer Money was the better team.
Oh yeah, yeah. But James Storm is tag team guy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, he's a decent singles guy too. Like he's
I know.
believable.
No, he is. No, he's a good upper card, upper mid baby
Yeah,
face.
no arguments there.
Yeah. We had a quick vignette from the K, and just the K being the K.
Yeah, they did decay things. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best way to say it.
Yeah, and big announcements. Alexander Hammerstone is officially TNA.
Yes, thank you,
I was so
Hammerman.
happy.
Me too. Thank God. TNA will
Yeah.
actually use him correctly.
And they're gonna need main eventers. And we had a great reception at Hard to Kill last month. Decay is a knockouts tag team now with Rosemary and Havoc. So no Abyss or anything like that.
Yeah, no, Crazy Steve's not even a part of it. He's doing his own solo thing.
Yep. And Black Taurus was part of it for a little bit, not anymore.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of broke away from it last year when he was making his singles run.
Right.
Kong came back briefly for the 1000th episode, but she
She's like
officially retired
retired.
a little bit ago. Yeah.
Well, see, I'm glad someone's asking questions because he's like, hasn't watched TNA in quite a while, so we're keeping him up to speed. What better way to do it than here?
TNA is interesting again because it's TNA again, and you know that's the
No
point of these review
Hogan.
shows. Just stop with the Hogan hate. All right,
Yeah.
calm down, chill out.
No Hogan, no Carter, no Cod,
no Corgan,
no Corgan, especially no Corgan.
Because don't you miss that grand championship with the rounds and the scoring system and the judges? Come on, you know you love that, right?
Oh yeah, I absolutely love that. That was the best phase ever done.
Okay, that's a low bar, but you're probably right. Actually, that's a sad thing.
Oh boy! But also on top of Hammerstone signing with TNA, he's going to have a rematch with Josh Alexander at Sacrifice.
He better win. Hammerstone, I mean, of course.
I see that being the winner keeps the Alexander name.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yes, Josh will be now known as Josh.
I still liked what was it? I think it was Josh Alexander was saying something like he wanted it was Hammerstone. Hammerstone said he wanted people in the crowd to shout Hammerstone and Alexander, use their last names, so it was sounding like they were only chanting for him. Because they don't have an Alexander Hammerstone. Alexander Hammerstone.
Yes. Josh Alexander was in an interview talking about he's going to fight him at Sacrifice, and then Dirty Dango.
That's fantastic. Glorious Dango.
Glorious Dango with his Oleg and what's the other guy's name?
Alpha Bravo, because it's Johnny Bravo's new gimmick.
Oh yeah. And
so,
but
what was your favorite part of it? The acronym for his wrestling school?
I think it would have to be the acronym.
It's so clunky. Because what was it? It was like Dirty Dango's International Wrestling Association of Professional Sports Entertainment and Athletics or something like that.
Yeah, something along those lines.
It was so clunky and stupid. And then he's like, you can pay via Zelle, PayPal, Venmo, and Venmo. Or like he said Venmo twice. And it's just like he zoned out so hard in that.
But anyway, as Dirty Dango walked away, Josh is like, no, I'll ask Santino if I can get a match next week. So we'll probably get that next week. And also, here we go, the big inauguration ceremony as the good hand is out. They welcome the new X Division champion, Mustafa Ali. I still like that theme song.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's growing on me. It's really growing on me. Mm-hmm. Mustafa Ali comes out. He has his 4 security guards. And they're going to make they're going to make the X Division great again. We did it. We accepted change.
Yes.
He's doing all these things.
He's doing all the political and Trump kind of memes. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it works for his Mustafa Grand Tour, World Tour. So
it does.
So yeah, I get it. And yeah, you know what? You got X Division champion that's basically a freelancer. He'll go to these companies with the belts or hopefully defend the belts. Bring some new guys in, some new fresh meat. Ali is a heel, actually. He thinks he's a babyface, but he's a heel.
As a true politician.
He's
pro himself.
Yeah. So real life, he's definitely anti-Trump, but he's this himself. Like he's acting like.
Yeah, his whole character is basically a politician. So he's campaigning for people's votes to be champion, yada yada yada. So
basically, yeah, he's basically Sam Adonis, but in the United States.
That's a pool. Not wrong, but I like
Yeah,
that. That's good.
yeah.
It's
Ah.
very nice, very nice.
But after that, Chris Sabin came out, and he just gets right in Ali's face right away. Talked to him like a man, and he talked about how if the good hands did not interfere, he probably would have retained the belts. And Ali says that's a slanderous accusation. That never happened. I won fair and square.
He wanted to say fake news. I know he did. He wanted
He,
to say it
he, he,
so
he was
hard.
so hard trying not to. Like, look at the footage. That's AI.
I'm too great. That's not right. No, you're making that up.
I never
Ah,
said that as a true visionary.
yeah. Slanderous,
But
slanderous.
and then Saban just punched him in the face.
Yep. Then the good hands get involved, and then we have the what are they? The intergalactic pizza cats, whatever the fuck that
The
terrible name is.
intergalactic jetpacks.
Oh, jetpacks, jet setter. I still like pizza cats. So like they're
The
the
pizza
pizza cats to me
cats.
now.
Pizza
Intergalactic
planet.
pizza cats. Yeah. It's,
Yeah, Kushida and Kevin Knight, they came out to make the save. Ali is like, security!
uh,
Get me out of here!
Ali getting out of that was beautiful because he was
Yeah,
kind of relaxed going through, and then they just walked him out security style. Well, like
yes.
the good hands and everybody had like that schmaz in the ring, and then the I guess the faces decide to destroy the set because that's a face thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it totally is.
yeah, no,
Yeah, man,
totally.
if only God, he has like, yeah, he's acting like he's at like fucking JFK security or some shit. uh, they could be on something here longer. They keep the belt on Ali. Yeah, I see Ali keep the belt for I say 5 to 6 months.
Yeah, I think 5 or 6 feels right, at least until Slammiversary, which that's
So
always June or July because it's a
yeah,
little fluid with when they do it. I don't know what
or
their date
late
is yet.
or very latest Bound for Glory.
That would be long. I'm
I'd
not
be
against it,
surprised.
but like that would be a long run.
Yeah, we'll basically find out.
Yeah.
And then we get, of course, we had the biggest announcement right after. As people
Yes.
are walking to the back, we have George Iceman there,
Yes.
and he introduces Ash by
Your
Eleganto.
new favorite gimmick. You love her, don't you? Formerly known as Dana Brooke.
I have tried so hard to not admit that. I've tried so hard.
I told you, since we know that the next match after this is Zaya Brookside versus Tasha Steelz, Ash coming out was like getting an appetizer with mozzarella sticks before a really disappointing fucking salad. And it's just like, damn, I never thought I'd like look forward to Dana Brooke coming out like mozzarella sticks. It'd be like, damn, girl, you're fun. I like you. Give me more Dana
Yeah,
Brooke.
yeah. After the Adrian Donis comparison, like, I'm on board, and then this shit.
And this is just better. This, oh, fucking A.
Yeah,
They're onto
no,
something.
yeah.
They found some gold with this gimmick.
Yeah, they're like, all right, your wrestling ability is not your best strong suit. So let's do this. No, you're thinking of Jillian Hall as a secretary. JBL secretary.
Oh, yeah, because I was also thinking Terry Reynolds was the secretary for a while too.
Wrong person. And the big announcement, the big quote unquote Tony Khan type super important, another fucking announcement is that Ash by Elegance will compete for her second match next week. Yes, Dana is more recent, but I don't believe she was ever a secretary.
I'm curious because I remember the Emelina gimmick. I don't remember her being a secretary, but that would be an interesting kind of pull. She does
So
fit the look.
and then what to get to Neil Dashwood back? Back in the
I don't think
TNA.
anybody wants to nail Dashwood back. You remember her last run.
I do, unfortunately.
Like I like Tennille. Don't get me wrong, because I liked Emma. I liked Tennille, but like something about her just. I don't know if she just doesn't try constantly or whatever her visa situation is, but she's always missing months on end because she's Australian. Like, and when she comes back, it
So
takes her
so
like a
she's
couple weeks to get in the rhythm again, and then as soon as she
so
gets
she
going, she misses.
so so she's Pac. She's there for 6 months, and he's there for 6 months and disappears for 6 months. Or
You know, that's actually not a bad comparison because
yeah,
Pac is another one that has those issues keeping like momentum because
whether
he'll
it's
just like
whether it's issues, injury, or just there's nothing.
well, it could just be nothing, but I just mean like his. I've seen some matches where he's completely on cruise control, but like
Yeah,
when he's on top of things, he's fucking great. But then
yeah.
there's
Because
other times where he's garbage.
we saw his last Dragon Gate run with the Dream Gate belt
Oh yeah,
against
yeah,
Avery.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Didn't
great.
he also have a match with Shun Skywalker?
Yes, yes.
That was a really good one.
I know. I love that run.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yes,
it
that
was
was a very good
short,
run.
but yeah. Uh, Ash is not currently challenging for it, but I think she will soon. And the current Knockouts champion is Jordan Grace.
That is true.
Yep. Speaking of knockouts,
Hey, here comes the salad. Here
yeah.
comes the salad.
Oh man, Knack is back, baby. Tasha Steelz,
Hmm.
Saya, Brookside.
Yeah, there's a reason why Zaya's name sounds like somebody sighing and like just being exasperated.
Saya.
Ah, yeah, Brookside. Yeah. Mm.
Hiya.
Hiya, fui, not fuyo.
No,
Jeez.
this is not who we are.
It's full hiya. This is a Jamie Oliver match.
No, 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 no. It's the Stephen He. What the hell?
What the hell you say?
What you
And
say?
yes, Jordan Grace is the muscular woman that was in the Rumble this
She
year.
is the Scott Steiner of the Knockout division.
Yeah. Thick Mama Pump, I think is actually what she called herself at some point when they were
Yeah,
doing like the Steiner
yeah.
family thing.
Well, this
Yeah.
was before. This. I think that was before she had those glorious gangs. Those
I mean,
gangs.
she wasn't even as cut when she was Thick Mama Pump. And she's even more just like completely cut because she did that
Yeah,
bodybuilding
yeah.
contest a few months
Beholden,
ago.
no. You have permission to bask in the sexy.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, I hit fast forward.
Sadly, it was their best match.
I know. Is this?
You can fast. Hey, you can pull a cornet and fast forward through it. That's fine. Like I sadly sat through it, and I'm like, it's their best match. It still wasn't
No,
good.
I did watch. I
It
did
still
watch.
wasn't that good, but it was their best match.
This was a two.
Yeah, it was. I agree.
Yeah, it ended in a double countout, and it was a very awkward. If a lot of stuff that happened.
Yeah, it was like they can't count. Like I hate double countouts like that because it's just stupid. Especially when the ref is right there motioning and just like, no, pull your foot and keep hitting you. No, I'll pull your foot and keep hitting you. And it's like, that's dumb. Like, I guess it's better than the other uh stereotype we get a little later. I think it's the next match, isn't it? Right?
The next match is the main event.
Oh, was it? Maybe it was earlier then. Maybe it was. I think. Oh, it was Bailey and Maclin. So it was actually earlier in the night because Bailey
Yeah,
and Maclin did the other gimmick where they're beating the shit out of each other, and then they both stop, stare at each other, hear the 9 count, and go, "Oh shit, we need to give in." Woo, and they both slide in together like it's the understood. Let's not hit each other and slide back in to continue the match.
yep.
I'm not
Agreed.
sure which one I dislike more.
Yeah. Double countout suck. Agreed.
Hmm.
I think the only time they did it right was All Japan in like the fucking 80s to protect.
I mean, when it's a tournament, it's fine. Like if it's the G1 or if it's the Champions Carnival or you
Yeah.
know or the N1 or something like that, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in a normal match, double countouts kind of suck.
Yeah. Like I said, All Japan was good because they made him also fucking violent at the same time. Because again, we had Abdullah, Brody.
Well, they also had the rules that you could lose the belt on a count out. So there was more there's more risk in a count out in Japan than there
Yeah,
is in the States, because if there is a title and there's a double count out, that's just a shitty way for a heel to keep a belt without winning.
right. Yeah, because they also had the NWA belts again. So yeah, they did have the old NWA rules. Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
But anyway, after this, Jordan Grace came out and she announced that I'm going to fight both of you for the Knockouts Championship at Sacrifice.
Yeah. So how much money are we putting on shenanigans?
Who botches first?
Oh Jesus. I think it'll look like Jordan botches first.
I'm gonna say Tasha.
Well, but that's why I said looks like, because I feel like Tasha or Zaya aren't gonna take a move correctly, but it's gonna fuck up
It's gonna
Jordan.
be it's gonna be because of Jordan, like
Yep.
doing the move.
Hmm.
Okay, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Because
Anyway,
Jordan's a great wrestler. Jordan's a great wrestler, but
yeah,
just like old '90s All Japan women and Stardom now and Seedling and DDT or Tokyo Joshi Pro, all that other stuff. You need talent in with talent. If you put a shitty wrestler in with a talented wrestler, they're both gonna look bad.
right. Anyway, we had Mustafa Ali pissed off in the back,
Hmm.
and he's like, "I put all my hard-earned campaign money into this."
I like how he's steering into the gimmick.
Yep. No. This is no. If Ali keeps doing this, then he'll win me over as a heel. But anyway, we got our matches for next week: Mustafa Ali against Kevin Knight, Josh Alexander against Dirty Dango, Masa Simovic against Danny Luna, and the second ring debut of Ash by Elegance.
Yes.
After that, Moose cut a promo on Crazy Steve, and they will face each other in a no DQ
Rhino.
match.
Wrong animal. Wrong
Lazy.
animal, Matt.
What?
Rhino. You said moose. It was Rhino.
Oh, shit.
Wrong animal.
Rhino. I'm sorry. The thing said moose for some reason.
They look nothing alike. What is your problem?
No, look, I'm reading the thing and it says moose.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, because I was heading upstairs when that happened, so trying to set it up, so I missed it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No,
But
it's
anyway,
where we thought it
Rhino.
was going to go. Yeah, Rhino challenges Steve to a rematch, and it's going to be no DQ for the Digital Media Championship.
Easy booking.
I mean, where did you expect?
I know.
Steve pulls
ECW.
out the Abdullah the Butcher fork, Rhino's old ECW.
I know.
Mm,
Yeah,
2 + 2 makes 4. Straight lines, man. Straight lines.
that's fair. Anyway, main event time. The System, which is again the heavyweight champion Moose, Brian Myers,
Yep.
and Eddie Edwards
Correct.
against
And with their valet,
Alicia Edwards.
Alicia. Like delicious, Alicia.
Alicia Edwards, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Or Alicia Fox, but no.
Hey, that's a whole different thing.
That's a different Alicia, yes.
That's just because it's like Fox. Yeah,
Yes.
your accent makes it sound like another word. Yes, it does.
She does. Anyway, they take on Eric Young and the TNA Tag Team Champions ABC. It wasn't as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Not quite.
Ace Austin and Chris Bay.
And everyone in the system, Moose, Eddie Edwards, Alicia Edwards, and Brian Myers are heels currently.
Yes, and they're great.
Think of them like a Four Horsemen style kind of faction, where they're trying to be cool and
but like
heelish.
modern, like hitting the club. Edwards is a heel, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? This started really good. I was with it, And until, as you said, near the end when Moose hit the power bomb onto Chris Bay on the ring apron.
Yup. Crotched himself a weird way. Then that just looked too assisted. That the apron bomb was fine, but then everything on the apron was weird. Brian Myers hits one of the worst spears I've ever seen, just because it was on the apron, so he had to kind of be careful and was too careful, and it looked
Yeah.
lame. But hey,
But
that finish, that was great.
yeah, no. Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, he's been a heel for about a year now.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Whatever. When was Honor No More?
Honor No
Was that
More
last
was
year?
like 2021. It started, and then it lasted for a little bit because the Kingdom was still there. Because it was,
Okay, I'm trying to think.
because they were still kind of at the tail end of COVID, because that's when Honor No More came in. So okay, so the
Right.
very beginning of 2022. So that's why it was like late 2021 is when they started alluding to things. Beginning of 2022 was when Taven, Maria, Mike Bennett, Vincent, Kenny King all kind of joined up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
Edwards has been a weird tweener for a couple years though. Ever since Sammy Callahan fucked up his eye with the baseball bat.
yeah, because when he actually legit hit him,
Yes, correct. So like
he
I
was
feel
never the
like he
same.
had to change his style a little bit to go from babyface technical to a little more of a
Yeah,
brawler.
and he wore a shirt ever since.
He's also getting older. Maybe he just doesn't want to hit the gym as hard. It's,
Yeah.
I don't blame
Yeah.
him for that.
All right, he's still got a better ball than Adam Cole, baby.
That's low bar, but true. Very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. But no. But anyway, this great, excellent combo that we're gonna talk about.
Yes.
Let's call it. Edwards has him up for the backpack stunner. Moose. What did Moose hit? I'm sorry.
Flies in with a Yakuza kick.
Yep, Moose with the Yakuza kick, runs to the corner, hits Edwards hits the stunner, and Myers with the elbow drop onto Chris Bay. 1, 2, 3.
It was smooth like butter. That was the best part about this little tandem finish.
Yeah,
Is it
like
was bang bang bang.
yeah,
Like it was.
it didn't take like 2 minutes to set up. No one had to lay on the ground forever, waiting to get hit.
Yeah, no, there wasn't a pile of people waiting to get dove into. You didn't have to
Yeah,
like point to the sky first or anything like that just to make sure the person was where they had to be. It was just bang bang bang, and the camera work was really nice too.
yeah. So it definitely made up for that little sloppy little transition like
Definitely.
5 minutes ago. Before that,
Hmm.
also as we said, Boost with the Okada drop kicks is always excellent.
Oh yeah. Because that's how he set up the backpack stunner with that $1 million drop kick to rock him
Yep.
in the corner. Yeah. So
But no, I loved it.
yep.
And this would probably set up another match for Sacrifice with Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards taking on ABC for the tag belts, I think.
That's kind of what I figured they were gonna lean into once they paired them up for this 6-man. Because
Yeah, but basically, as soon as they announced the 6-man tag, I was like, okay, I see what they're doing.
me too. I guess it's not where I would have went with it because I also wouldn't have ABC still be champions. But I guess
Right.
if you want to make the system like a 4 horseman dominant faction,
They have to win the belts then.
correct, they need to have all the gold.
And or they're going to get someone to be in X division.
I mean, we did talk about maybe Frankie joining. And
We did.
if Frankie's pissed, you never know.
Right. The wrestlers in ABC are Ace Austin and Chris Bay from also from Bullet Club.
Yep.
Eric Young he's not Eric Young's still wrestling. He's actually the number one contender against Moose, who's going to face him at the pay per view.
Yeah, that's why they were all together like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what they're setting up. So, and yeah, just Frankie joining would be a nice boost. You're right.
Mm-hmm. And if he's pissed off at management because they decided to ban him, what better way to get back at him than help the system who's kind of against the authority?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I gave this a 3.5.
I only gave it like a 3 because of that botchy kind of not middle, but like 3/4 of the way transition section. I just anytime it looks a little too sloppy or a little too assisted, that kind of breaks my
Yeah. Okay.
suspension.
If they didn't fix it after, I probably would have given the 3. But I was like, you know what? They really were trying, and the end it was like, you know what? That's amazing. I'm good. We're good. I'm happy.
I'm not going to argue about the finish. The finish was
Yeah.
still beautiful. Like that was a great finish, but
That's
I,
what made me go. You know what? I can forgive. I can forgive a little sloppy
you
before
forgive a little
beforehand.
easier than I do. Yeah.
Depends on who's involved.
I mean, fair. All right. So Zaya and Tasha.
No,
So
no, absolutely not. But anyway,
Mhm.
that is it for the show. I gave it like 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5, 7, somewhere around there is fine.
Yeah,
It set up a lot of stuff for Sacrifice. There was a lot of
yeah,
things to like between Hammerstone, the main event, the finish at least, and maybe probably how that's going to set up. Rich
right.
Swann finally gets on the board for a win under new brand of TNA, so
I
that's good for
know.
Rich. That's his first win in 5 matches. AJ Francis lost. That's always good.
We will bring on Sacrifice. We'll be here next week to talk about the Go Home show, and then the day after that, we'll
Yep.
be here for
Sacrifice is
Sacrifice.
the 9th of March, I believe.
Yeah, March 9th, same week as the Revolution or Sting's retirement. Sting is actually going to retire finally.
Is he though? Because Sting's whole saying is the only thing that's for sure about Sting is nothing's for sure.
I feel like this is it. Like, what else can you do?
Sacrifice is March 8th, just to be clear, 8th, not 9th.
Sorry, March 8th.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
but no, Sting. We're talking about because yeah, career in TNA, solid career in TNA. I shouldn't be getting. Then he
Yep.
turned to the Joker.
I mean, Joker was fun. It was just a weird time for TNA, but Joker wasn't bad.
I'm glad it was short lived though. I will say that.
I mean, it had to be because he was against Hogan. That was the
Yeah,
whole like the "they're here" thing was Hogan and Immortal and all that other stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
once Hogan left, it kind of took his big bad guy away. His Batman left, so he couldn't be Joker.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a weird time, but you know what? Yeah, the fact that it was short lived didn't overstay its welcome.
Aces and Eights was really good at that time. The build up, the bully reveal, it went on a little too long, but I
That
still liked
that was
Aces
the
and
issue.
Eights a lot.
It just overstayed its welcome.
Hmm. That song was great though. That theme song,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
that was damn good.
That's probably one of my favorites of theirs
Hmm.
for sure. But anyway, guys, the people that have joined, thank you so much for being there with us. We will be here next week. Follow me on Twitter at Damien Phoenix 12. Follow me on Twitter at IWC War Chief.
Hmm.
Follow Dirt Sheet Radio at Dirt Sheet Radio. You can also follow the YouTube page because we're finally on their YouTube channel because our boss man gave me the YouTube to go. I can connect to it now.
Nice, nice. Getting all the connections. You got a
Yes,
budget last week. You get the
yes.
passwords this week.
Well,
What's next week?
he took the budget because they're not.
Oh, okay. So you get one thing, you lose the other. Oh, it's
Yeah,
like those Uber Eats commercials where when you learn it, you have to forget something. So every
yes.
time you get something, you lose something else. All right, nice.
Also, enjoy your evening, Michael. I'm glad you're able to interact with us. It's always great to have fan interactions.
Hmm.
Yeah, we also had a new member in the group chat. I was like, see, I didn't poach him like the other one. Because would you poach him? I offered Randy a world title run and a main event at Wembley, like Will Ospreay.
Proud of you. I'm glad that you're not poaching everybody.
And then CJ was like, "Oh, I didn't get offered that. I have offered you exposure, like a college artist's dream."
I was about to say, yeah, there's a lot of people that heard the exposure payment thing. Like, you don't even get the hot dog and the handshake. God, it's such a wrestling
No hot dog
podcast.
handshake. Just check him out.
It's such a
it.
wrestling podcast. Now we'll cut you in from the gate. That's what it is. But this is an audio podcast. There is no gate. Shut up.
But yeah, hopefully they'll be here next week. Well, hopefully we'll get our budget back.
Mhm.
We'll see you all next week for the go home show for Sacrifice. God, I feel like we just had 2 recordings in a row recently.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a busy time for TNA, and then it's going to go on a little bit of a break.
Yeah, we'll get a cool demo. But anyway, guys, take care. Good night. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye bye.
Mm-hmm.